We have a long, several days, I guess, of saying goodbye to John McCain. Do you know that Sarah Palin was not invited to John McCain's funeral? This is from The Hill. Former Alaska Governor Sarah Palin has reportedly not been invited to attend the funeral services for John McCain, her one-time running mate. NBC News reported Wednesday that Palin had not been invited. A source within the Palin family told NBC News that out of respect for Senator McCain and his family, we have nothing to add at this point. This is really hateful. And the senator said something a few months ago that he didn't think, and I paraphrase, that he should have picked Palin, he should have picked Lieberman. I don't know how well that would have gone on the floor of the Republican convention, but what is this animosity towards Palin? I mean, you reach out to Barack Obama, you reach out to Chuck Schumer, you reach out to Ted Kennedy. Sarah Palin, what did Sarah Palin ever do that deserves this kind of treatment? You know, I've come to know the Palins. I mean, we don't spend time together. We don't socialize. I've never been to Alaska. That's not my point, but I feel like I know her quite well. We've spoken a few times. She was on Life, Liberty, and Levin, and she was really good. Before the program we spoke and on the program we spoke. I remember that election in 2008, but for Sarah Palin, I think John McCain would have been beaten even worse. And it was she who brought the crowds out. 25, 30,000. I remember Leesburg, Virginia, my neck of the woods. My family ran over there while I was on the radio to see Sarah Palin, not John McCain. Again, this isn't a put-down of John McCain, but I'm really quite stunned at this. If you're going to be so detailed and meticulous about what's going to take place, why would you do that? It just seems so mean. Why? Because the media didn't like Sarah Palin? Because the media would focus on Sarah Palin? If you're so media-centric, then you worry about those things. But you really can't be. And you really shouldn't be. The media are, as a group, contemptible. They know they're contemptible. They just won't admit it. But they are contemptible. Here's what Sarah Palin wrote in a tweet about John McCain. Today we lost, on his passing, today we lost an American original. Senator John McCain was a maverick and a fighter, never afraid to stand for his beliefs. John never took the easy path in life, and through sacrifice and suffering, he inspired others to serve something greater than self. And the Palin family will always cherish their friendship with the McCains and hold those memories dear, a source close to the family said, according to NBC. Now there's the class act right there. Many of those in the media who trash McCain now celebrate him. Many of those in the Senate who hated McCain now celebrate him. I'm just really quite astonished, quite frankly. Quite astonished, even disappointed that she would be treated this way because she doesn't deserve it. She didn't do anything but help the McCain campaign, and she never attacked him, even when others, like I, were extremely critical of him in some of his votes in the Senate, which I believe were quite detrimental on Obamacare and on immigration and on the Bush tax cuts and so many other areas, as well as good votes too, but that's why the left praises him.